Hi guys, how to defeat Maguma? I know that a lot of people don't like Maguma because they like to, they like to antagonize players. In EBG, specifically EBG, because the Maguma for many years they've been excelling, at controlling EBG map in World v World, which is fine. But I'm gonna explain to you how to beat them. All right. So first of all, let's go into EBG. All right. So here I am in EBG, and we have a commander here. So this is EBG, right? So Maguma usually what they do is they like to cap our keep, which they will eventually very soon because they're over here. They're gonna cap our keep and they're going to camp our entrance. So the first thing you don't want to do, which I did unfortunately in the past, is to come over here. You see where they are. If you come over here and you try to attack them over there, you can't because they have a tank, they have snipers, and they also have healers at the back. And if you do manage to kill them, they're gonna run inside the keep, and they're gonna do this over and over again 24/7. So there's no way you can kill them over here unless you have a squad, a pre-made with a commander that knows exactly what to do. The other option is to go around. If you can go around, if you manage to go around, what you can do, you can go, reclaim your other, towers, keep, camp, or you can even go get their camp, try to get their camp over here, get their towers if you can, to reduce their supplies, because you see they have SMC 24/7 most of the time. Like I said, they excel in SMC and they have tons of supplies. They always have supplies in order to repair their walls and everything, and etc. and so on and so on. And you also have Dark Haven. Dark Haven, they can also attack you while they are attacking you. And for the last week, I've noticed that Dark Haven and Maguma has been banding together in order to get our in order to diminish our points, because we are winning in points. And the reason why we are winning in points is because we attack Maguma's home borderland, and we attack Dark Haven home borderland, so we win in points. But in EBG it's a different story. However, something happened yesterday and I just want to point that out. There was a commander who was leading, and we were trying to get SMC over here, right? We did breach the wall all the way here, but that commander, he or she was leading a group of pugs. We were like around 30 players, and the group of pugs are like kind of like listening and not listening. And when she wanted to K-train, when she wanted to ram inside the Lord, nobody came, and she got angry, so she left the group. And she said a lot of negative things about the group. She said that if you guys are joining my squad, then you might as well not join because you're not listening. And also, I'm logging off because I think you all should die. She said something like that, and I was surprised. I was like, holy crap, why would you say that to a pugs? It's like 9 in the morning, and people, they may or may not listen to you because they're pugs. Pugs are not like a pre-made, you know what I mean? So you need to expect that. But for some reason, she got really angry, negative. She snapped, and I blocked her at the end, because that's the kind of leadership that I hate to see in World v World, because you're kind of telling everybody's looking up at you, but you kind of blame everybody else except yourself for for that. And the fact that I'm not a commander, and I knew that even if you would breach a wall over here, you would still lose, because Maguma, they are excelling in EBG 24/7. They have tons of people. The only way you can get SMC is if you have a group of 50, 80 players. That's the only way. You need at least 50, 80 players, all right, to storm Mist Castle, even 9 in the morning. Trust me, there's no way you can get it without a big group and a pre-made group that knows exactly what to do. The other thing I would suggest is to have a treb. In each tower over here. See, this is a tower. See, this is a tower. So each tower should have a treb, and one person needs to treb each side of the SMC wall from the south and from the west. Why? Because while the group over here is trying to get SMC, at least we have a guarantee that somebody is still breaking the wall. So let's say the commander is preparing a strategy, then at least we have somebody who's attacking the wall. So if the commander says, let's go in Maguuma's borderland to get their keep, you know, Stoic Rampart. If we go there, then at least we have two people over here trying to attack the wall. And you see that's the reason why the MAGUUMA has capped our tower over here, is because they don't want us to treb SMC castle. Are you guys feeling my interest? So they're smart. They're not that stupid. They know what they're doing. So you have to outsmart them. Now the commander, I think he's gonna go try to get the towers over here to diminish and deplete you know, their supplies, which is doable in a sense. But at the same time, don't forget that MAGUUMA is a full server. They have a lot of players. They are full capacity 24/7. So see, now I think she died. So basically, if you want to go there, you got to be sure you know what you're doing. But if you want to play smart, you want to go and get these guys, the keep over here. This is MAGUUMA's home borderline. You want to get everything over here. You want to get everything over here, all these points. Last night I was in their home borderland and we capped everything. We capped everything. MAGUUMA would not come, and the reason why MAGUUMA doesn't like the desert borderland is because they don't want to go all the way from there to all the way down here in order to die, because they know they can die, and if they die they have nowhere to hide. And MAGUUMA, why they are good in EBG is because every single place they have a tower where they can hide, or SMC where they can hide. They always run away. If you try to 1v1 them, or if you're trying to gank them, they're gonna run away and hide in the tower, and they're gonna snipe you from there, and they're gonna laugh at you. Are you guys feeling my drift? That's why they excel in EBG. But to get EXP, you don't have to stay in EBG. You can go in their home borderland, and this is what I will do later on, or you can go to Dark Haven, or you can even go to your own home borderland and recap your you know, your keep and everything. That's how you get your points. Now I'm not saying that you shouldn't try to get SMC. No, what I'm saying is, if you don't have a squad leader with at least 50 and 80 people who knows what they're doing in order to get SMC, I think that you should go elsewhere in other maps in order to gain your points, your rewards, and your EXP. Because right now, I don't want to say you're wasting your time, but you're wasting your time trying to get SMC. You'll never get it. Again, unless you have a big squad of 50 or you know, 50 or 80 players that know exactly how to get them. And this is what I would do if I was a commander. I would make sure that these towers stays up 24/7. I would have a scout on each tower. I would have somebody trebbing each wall, and I would have also roamers get these camps, and I would have a little squad to actually try to get these two two towers. Same thing on the other side. I would try to get all their towers and camp to reduce their supplies, because right now they have enough supplies to build their walls back against, which is why it's a big waste of time to stay over here and try to defend. They can take EBG for all I care, because I'm going to get their map, I'm going to get their home borderland, I'm going to get Dark Haven borderland, and I'm going to defend my home borderland. If you add up all the points, from those three maps compared to just EBG, you win. You win. You know, this is one thing that MAGUUMA doesn't like. What they don't like, I'll tell you what they don't like, is when you don't feed them. So MAGUUMA, what they want is they want to feed on you. They want to feed on you trying hard to get something you cannot get. And when they feed on you, when you die, when you start like whining, not whining, but when you start to complain, when you start fighting among each other, because people, they will start complaining in map chat. Like, I'm not shitting you. Let me see the map chat. Let me see what people are saying right now. They just want to slap you, your mom. Okay, see, people already have, yeah, people are already like starting being a they're starting being strongly passionate in the chat right now, and that's because they're trying to get something they can't get, and they're dying from MAGUUMA, because MAGUUMA, they have the numbers, and if you try to get at them, they're gonna run back in the tower or SMC. If you try to breach SMC, they're gonna rebuild, because they have enough supplies in order to rebuild the walls. You got to be smart about this. And if you know that EBG map, we don't have enough players, you don't want to come to EBG, you want to go to the other maps and get your points. And at the same time, if you go to MAGUUMA, this is where I go most of the time. I kill a lot of MAGUUMA players, because why? Because over here they have nowhere to run. If they run, I kill them. and the only way they can run away from me is if they log out. If they log out, then yeah, they win the fact that they didn't lose, that they didn't get killed. But you know what I'm saying, guys? So this is how you defeat Maguma. Don't give them what they want. If you see that they already captured everything over here, and if you see your squad is very small and you don't have enough players, don't stay over here feeding them, because that's what they love. They love to see you antagonizing. They love to see you antagonizing, and they love to see your tears, just like EVE Online. In EVE Online, they do the same thing. They love to see you. They love to see your tears. They want your tears. They want to see you. They want to see you complain. They want to see you antagonizing. They want to see you die. They want to smile at you while they are in the tower sniping, while they have a bunch of healers healing them. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Go to the other maps. Get your points elsewhere. Don't worry, you're gonna get your points and you lose. We don't need SMC. You don't need SMC. You don't need EBG to get your reward. You need only XP from capping towers and camp, or garrison from other maps. That's all you need. So, like I said, until I'm not saying you shouldn't try to get SMC. I'm trying to say, if you want to piss them off, if you want to piss off Maguma, don't feed them. The more you feed them, the more you make them happy. Are you guys feeling my drift? So you decide what is better for you, but me, for sure, I'm not gonna stay here, because I know that even if I run after Maguma, they're gonna hide in a tower or in SMC, and if I try to breach the wall, they're gonna rebuild it. Why? Because they have the supplies to do so. So it's a waste of time. So guys, play smart, and you will win, because at the end, like I said, if you win by points, Maguma will go down. Let me say that again. This is the last sentence. If you win by points, Maguma will go down in tier. So at the end of the day, who's winning, who's losing? You tell me. If you like this video, please like and sub. Thanks for watching. Cheers.